that's what you think, and talk about me.
Welcome back to another episode of this Mobile Legends series. In this episode, we're going to be going over map awareness. Map awareness is one of the most important things in Mobile Legends. Everything you do when you're playing should be based off of the map. You should be looking at things like the location of your teammates, also the location of all the enemies that's currently appearing on the map. We covered roaming on the last episode. If you missed that, you'll be able to go back to that episode at the end of this one. But map awareness plays a huge part in roaming. A lot of people were asking me, when is the best time to roam? Map awareness will give you all that answer. If you look on the map and the person in the lane closest to you is moving towards another lane to help your teammates, it's definitely a good idea to cover for them and handle their lane until they get back. I also get asked a lot, when is it a good idea to go for the other team's towers? That's a good question. If everything has already been farmed, none of your teammates are in a position where ganking will be valuable, and you have minions pushed up to the enemy's towers, that's a situation where taking a tower becomes the most logical thing to do. I personally think that taking towers should always be a last result unless it's a rare situation that just makes a lot of sense. Like if there's nothing else to do, or if your team somehow engages in a fight and you're too far away to get there and be useful, but you're by a tower or two and you can take them down before anyone gets to you. That's a moment where a split push and you taking a tower is a good idea. The biggest reason I don't stress towers too early on is because 9 times out of 10, there's something more important you could be doing than poking at a tower. If you spend 30 seconds to a minute early game poking at a tower, that's a lot of time when you think about it. Late game, an ADC can take out a tower in literally 3 to 8 seconds. That minute you waste hitting a tower could be farming time or ganking time and setting your team up to be in a better position later on. But once again, there are a few exceptions. If your team is fighting up top and you're bottom alone, that means they felt confident enough to engage without you because there's no way you could possibly get there in time before the team fight is over, so why not take a tower or two? That's beneficial in 2 ways. Either the enemy team won't notice and you'll get 2 easy towers, maybe 3, or they will notice and they'll retreat and come for you instead of fighting your team. Either way, that's a better move than attempting to run to the other side of the map if the fight has already begun. But map awareness not only comes in handy when it comes to deciding if you should or shouldn't gank or roam, but when you're going for a tower, it comes in handy too when you watch what the other team's doing as well. If the other team is visible when you start taking a tower and suddenly one or multiple people on the other team disappear from the map, it's always a safe bet to assume they're coming for you, so you should be ready to retreat at any time. People always ask me how I stay alive with Layla so easily and she has no escapes. It's really not a secret. It's honestly all map awareness. If I see someone dangerous that could take me out disappear from the map, I'll make sure I'm not overextended. Like if I see Karina is missing from the map, I first off make sure my health isn't low enough where I can be bursted. Then I think about where I last saw her and where she could possibly be going and approximately how long it'll take her to get in a position where she could be ganking me. I continue playing cautiously until I see her pop up on the map again. Same applies for any assassin, definitely. You just have to watch where everyone is, and if someone is missing and could be heading your way, play it safe. Also, another big thing that I want to point out is so many times I'll be in the middle lane solo and literally 3 to 5 enemies will show up in the middle lane and try to take out the middle tower. Most of the time my team just goes for their towers. They go for the top and bottom towers, and that's the annoying part. Just like with math, there's an order of operations. Teammates come before towers always. Farming comes before towers. If I'm level 6 and you're level 3, I don't want to see you taking a tower. If you have a teammate anywhere on the map in need, I shouldn't see you going for towers. This is another one of those topics I could go on about all day, but I'll leave it there. I've been reading through all the comments and I see all the topics you all want me to cover, and I'll be getting to those soon. But if you have any other topics you want me to cover, be sure to comment them down below and drop a thumbs up on the video to let me know you enjoyed this series. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss this series or any other content I'll be posting. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
If that's what you think, and talk about